Bear with me for a fucking moment. Um, what will it take for Trump sycophants to recognize that they're following a fucking clown? Now think about the following scenario carefully. A former squatter of the United States, who is now running to be squatter again, has had dinner with two very disturbed individuals. One is Kanye, one is Ye, better known as Kanye, um, a has-been rapper who has been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and who has spent the last 2 months condemning Jewish people. And the other is Nick Fuentes, a well-known white supremacist and Holocaust denier, who has praised both Vladimir Putin and the Taliban for their challenge to the evil and godless United States. Now, what does this say about the former squatter of the United States? Now, think carefully. No, really, fucking think about it. No, don't. But what about me? Yes, Obama and the weathermen terrorists, and yep, totally got that. I hate fucking commies, too. Now, what about the scenario that I just presented here? The scenario I just presented is about a former fake reality show host and former squatter Donald Trump. Trump dined with the aforementioned lunatics last Tuesday at Mar-a-Lago, and the story will write itself out. According to Kanye, he told Trump he planned to run for squatter too, at which point he started basically screaming where Trump started screaming at Kanye at the table, telling him how he was going to lose. And Kanye also made a point of noting that Trump was really impressed with the white supremacist Nick Fuentes. Now remember, the former squatter of the most powerful nation on earth responded on his social media website, Fake Social. So I help a seriously troubled man who just happens to be black, meaning Kanye, who has been decimated in his business and virtually everything else, and who has always been good by allowing his request for meeting at Mar-a-Lago so that I can give him the very much needed advice. Kanye, basically, his business has been decimated due to him making anti-Semitic remarks. Now, he continued, he shows up at three people, two of which I didn't know, the other a political person who I haven't seen in years. I told him don't run for office or any political office, it's a waste of time. Let's just be rational for a moment here. The only vaguely decent takeaway from that repulsive scenario and response from the former leader of the United States of America is that he didn't praise Kanye or Fuentes for their anti-Semitism, but any thinking person, or a person capable of thinking, should be able to come to the conclusion that this is the profile of someone who definitely should never be squatter of the United States ever again, right? But let's say that you're an American who believes that America has lost its way. The government has gotten too big, too powerful, and that the Republican Party is the best vehicle for defending capitalism and limited government, traditional values, gun rights, and so on. Is Donald Trump really the best that America can come up with to fight that fight? I'm asking because my email is at the end of this thing. Now let's step back again and go over some facts. As a conservative commentator Ben Shapiro says, facts don't fucking care about your goddamn feelings. Now, Trump was installed in 2016. He was not elected. But ever since then, it's been a string of defeats for the GOP and, by extension, conservative principles and goals. Now, in 2018, the GOP lost the House in 2020. The GOP lost the White House and the Senate in 2022. The red wave, expected to be an epic fuck you to the Biden presidency, did not come. But Trump-backed candidates across the country, from Arizona to Pennsylvania, totally losing their races. Now, those are fucking facts. If you don't like them, fuck your feelings, but those are the facts. Again, I ask of those who have supported Donald Trump, is he really the person to lead the American right to victory? No. Now, how did the GOP go from having a leader like Ronald Reagan saying things like government's first duty is to protect the people and not to run their lives, to Donald Trump saying, so I help a seriously troubled man who just happens to be black, meaning Kanye West, who has been decimated in his business and virtually everything else, and who has always been good? Let me fucking know. So, if you like the video, you can give the video a like and subscribe to my channel, RBW King. You can also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when a new video comes out. And if you want to support my work even further, you can donate to my Patreon link, which you can find in the About section of YouTube. And for just a little as a few bucks a month, your donation can help go a long way, and thanks for listening.